Thank you so much for joining me. This is The Edge, and we are back on the Forest. This is alpha version 0.29, not 0.30. Unfortunately, the patch was pushed by one night. So we'll have to wait for this evening when you guys are watching this to actually get to play the patch and to test it out. Again, I appreciate the developers taking a little extra time, making sure they can iron out the little problems that they have. That's all good. You know what? No pressure. Appreciate it very much. And again, I just want to give a quick shout out because Emily Deaton actually brought up a good point, which is that you see this tree over here, and we have one on our right. Those are called killing trees, and those trees actually are worshipped by the actual cannibals and I guess mutants. I'm not sure if mutants are related, but mostly the cannibals, you see them around there all the time. That's why they hang the bodies from there sometimes. So this is actually where they worship. Yeah. Imagine having a worship place and you actually start building, your enemy starts building right across from you. That's not cool, right? So, I mean, yeah, that's exactly where it's staying. So thank you, Emily, very much. And again, Imri, Lee, Crisp, the official MGS reading, Jason, Domet, Krillic, Ken, again, so many of you, Hedge Shot, Melody, Painkiller, and there's so many of you, Aiden Smith, Vincent, of course, which is one of the developers. I know he's been busy, he has been on for a bit, but I bet he's been busy with his patch. And Vincent, I really appreciate you you being here and answering sometimes questions when you can, if you are able to. And it's been pretty cool. T-Land also, thank you very much for being here. And if Lee Crisp also, absolutely. You guys are very much involved with this channel, and again, Navara Core, which has been here for a long time. I appreciate you guys, you know, giving out, you know, tips, tricks, and handing out stuff, and just being here and, you know, commenting when you can. So I will get back to you if I didn't get you this time. I apologize. It's just been really crazy. I've been trying to get this patch going, and unfortunately, I was, you know, a little bit disappointed, but it's normal. It's normal. Also, sorry, Evan Van, which is always there, Bob Munch, and Stevie. So I don't remember your last name, but Stevie, you know what you want to talk about. I appreciate you guys being there. You guys are awesome. All right, let's just hop off the beach because we should prepare ourselves as usual. There will be an attack that is always imminent between this time. And we're going to continue building a base as much as possible and getting our stuff done. But that really makes sense, what Emily said. You know what? I forgot about that tree. I look at it, I forget. Oh, shit. This early, really? I shouldn't say. I say it every friggin' time now, isn't it? No surprise. Hey guys, how you doing? Good, good, good. Yeah. Let's get this over with. Was it 5 or 6 this time? 10, 20? Army? That's not very nice. You know, I would knock down a tree if I could, because I could use that friggin' wood beyond belief. Oh, we're hungry a bit. Alright. Wish we could see a Bambi or something around here. Let's actually fill up our water skin. And while it's here, let's just fill up what we can of water. And that's good. We'll just take a sip before it disappears, in case it disappears. Best to be in 100%. I haven't seen a deer yet, but I hear... That's a squirrel. You can't get shit out of that. Alright, we need these for our rails. If you missed it, go and check the last episode. You'll see we have actually a deck now. We need some rails. And I have some other ideas we need to do. So we have a busy, busy, busy build. I'm hoping the next build won't take it apart. I need to start over again. I doubt it. Hopefully not. I think this is the biggest part of it. And then the next part comes out. But it does scare me when you have to push back a patch. It usually tells... Oh, dear. Usually tells me that it's pretty big. Sorry, you got caught in there. Oof. Apologize. Okay. Again, lag spike tells me there's more than one of us here right now. Them be watching us. What the hell? Is that our guy? Oh my god, every arm of my hair just went straight up. It's amazing how this game... How long have we been playing this? 100 plus episodes? And every time, this game still gets to me. So it shows you the play value of this game. I don't care how many times you play this. Those mutants coming out of friggin' nowhere. See, like now I'm hearing something behind us. I'm hearing something. Come on, just knock this friggin' tree. What the hell? This may be a 5-piecer, man. Come on. There's also an explanation about that on there. Okay. The most invincible tree ever? We'll change sides, baby. There we go. Yeah, be careful. Don't ever go under these trees. I think I said that several times. Don't do it. Oh, crap. I didn't. I did. Alright, cool. Let's pick up our rocks, too. We're going to need those. And yeah, I think I said brick facing last time. Some of you guys were finding it pretty funny. I'm sorry about that. I meant to say rock facing. The rocks we're going to be building. Unless I'm doing mortar and finding my own bricks, that's not going to happen. Okay, the other thing we need to do, we just remembered I just killed a deer. I need to put the meat up on a rack before it goes bad. It goes bad fast. Faster I found in this patch, but maybe it's just me or last patch. Oh, 0.30. What's your wishes, guys? What are you guys looking forward to? I mean, I think we've talked about it over and over again on there. I'd love to see their comment fields. And again, being involved in this has been, you know, having you guys constantly comment, being helpful to others that are asking questions, like Emery today, sending out to Bob Munch, oh, okay, I thought I saw one. Saying out where he's actually building, helping him out. I mean, you guys are awesome. Helping each other out. That's the whole point of this. And hopefully these trees are going to all come back in the next patch, which is nice. I love how they make those smaller bushes, smaller trees look like just like mutants a bit. Looks like they're there just sitting down, waiting for us. It's like a horrible Bob Ross movie, or painting. Something he would have never made. In the back tree there's some serious cannibals who are going to chop up your heads. Alright. We can do this. Just need to build. Okay, I hate that when that happens. We're going to have to drop one more here and then grab the other one. It's a fiver. Shit. Hop. Just start hopping around when you hear them like that. Just hop around. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it doesn't do shit, but it makes me feel better. Okay. Now I can deal with you. Now you'll run back to find out which one of you is... Ooh, okay, you brought some friends. Alright. Oh, he brought a lot of friends. Oh, hey, buddy. That's what it feels like being really messed up there. That was pretty funny. Oh my god, that was priceless. I'll take your cola. Oh my god, that was funny as shit. Oh, we brought more. Did you get lost? I don't think they ever pop out anything, do they? Well, I shouldn't be resting here. Saw a choco bar coming down here. Energy bar. Where'd the other guy go? I think he ran away with there. Yeah, he's running over there. I can see him far, far out there, but I can see him. Hey. Oh, you're screwed now. Wow. Our guy's kind of like a fucking pickle right now, isn't he? Again, hopping, for some reason, does do quite a good job. Okay, okay. We need to build more traps. I know that we have to build those rock traps, too. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I think it's Dennis or Luke, one of the two. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry, guys. My head is not there when these guys are attacking. Okay, enough of this shit. Oh, where'd you go? Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Okay, okay. Did he get... That's how you do it, baby. I'm gonna wash off your blood. You guys are disgusting. Whew. Wow. There's still one loose here somewhere. I don't know if he ran away. Most of the time, the single ones might run away, but these guys, when they're white like that, those pale ones, those things are a little bit psychotic. Bet you when I push this, I'll hear him, but... No, I think he ran away. He left his friends to die. Okay, that was epic though. The guy getting caught when I pulled the trap on him. That was fun. I know some people are complaining about their boats too. I'm not sure if I mentioned that yet, but I know the boats. I'm not sure why ours is faster than the others. I'm not sure why it's always worked for me. Been lucky, I guess. But yeah, actually, you know what? We should actually log one more time before it gets too dark. I'm seeing it's turning darkness, and I don't think it's a good idea to spend too much time in the dark here. We still don't put up all lighting and stuff we need to survive here. So let's get at least one more tree down before the natives get a little too restless. So far in the last episodes we missed it, we had Armsy and Virginia meet us. And Emery says he's actually seen the Cowman up here. Cowman mutant is runs at you like a bull. It's what should be called a bull man mutant. But yeah, he's very dangerous. I can't imagine it'd be good for your base. So that's kind of scary to know he's up here. Not sure if he glitches up there or not, but like he was saying. But oh, make sure you don't get killed. Where did I put the log thing? Damn it! Now I'm like I can only see half. Shit. Where did I put it? I don't know where the hell I put it. That's great. Anyways, so be it. Let's just freaking get these logs in here. It's getting dark. No time to play around. We'll find it another day. It'll be around here somewhere. It's amazing how when it gets dark, look how hard it is to find. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's why it's so hard to find. It gets really hard when the sun goes down. I mean, all the amazing comments you guys are leaving too. Man, honestly, man, I'm definitely lucky to have you guys in our community here. This community is the best. Really? I mean, oh shit! It just lagged a bit. That means bad news. Okay, we filled it up though. So at this point, that's all good. Let's get that shit. Oh, okay. I'll push it. I'll push it. It gets caught on shore, so you get screwed. There we go. Oh, let's just take it backwards. And I was saying, put a fire in front of me, which is something I have to look at doing very shortly because I can't do this darkness all through it. I hope you guys can see pretty clear right now because it's kind of nice. We've been putting lighting up, and I don't. It's not because I don't want to put any. It's because the structure, I'm not sure where to put it yet. I've got this idea for our base here. You see right here, if you haven't seen it before, this is actually the deck. And it's going to look real nice once we have everything in here. This is going to be a little area here. We can decide to make some walls and stuff this time, not just a full-out wall, structure you press C and get it all done in one shot. This part here is part of that because I just didn't really mind any of that curvature here, but I want to build a deck on that side
this season and make it a little different. Again, we'll be doing stone. The front of it will be stone. Some parts of it, we're going to try and mess around with it a little more. We talked about that since last season, getting it done. And we're also going to be having to get a name for this base. I got Fort Jefferson from the development guys there. It's an historical fort, water fort, so that would be interesting to do. And that's Vincent who actually brought that one up. And again, we'll take a whole bunch of them, and what I'll do is I'll put them all down on a list, and the one that wins, well then, we'll try and get a special prize out to you. We'll try and get a special prize. I got a couple of games I could give away. I think that'd be a good one actually to give away for. You guys getting involved with that. Why not, eh? So the only thing you have to do is vote for others too, so that can be tough for you to do. I know some people are going to have a hard time. But again, voting for yourselves is also okay, but vote for one more also to make it fair. So we're going to do Fort Jefferson as one of them, which is Vincent's, and we'll take any other one after that. How's our garden doing? Oh, we can pick some up. Okay. We need to get these berries. Very, very important. It sounds crazy, but once you get in the caves, or when you're anywhere far in the forest, these things will save your life. I think I say it every time, but I really mean it. Now these bushes are nice and big too, so very important to get them all. And this is actually going to get us quite a bit. See if we can actually put more seeds in. And everybody's saying, don't worry, you get a lot more seeds from these things. I hope so. Oh yeah, look at that. He's right. Oh shit, right. Damn it. Man, Emery's playing this like 24/7, I think. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. We're just picking up all the stuff that's in here that we planted. We can actually put more. We're actually going to build a bigger garden too. Now, if you ever start off in a actual, I mean, I should have done this before. But if you actually start off a brand new game, I would recommend you build this first. Go and get yourself some seeds in the forest. Find yourself some blueberry bushes. Plant the seeds. Get everything you can for your aloe, for your main products and stuff. There's a rock in our garden? Okay. That was interesting. What the hell was that anyways? Yeah, okay. And build these things. And this will help you survive. Right away, you need the aloe now for getting hurt. So to cure infections and stuff. So we actually, I would recommend you get some right away. This would be the first thing I'd build now. Well, first-ish thing. It took me a little while to build it because I wanted to find out how it's going to look like on this side. I was able to survive it, but I should have probably made my life a lot easier just by building that. Okay, that's good. Don't forget to plant any seeds anywhere. Just want making sure now. We'll make sure everything is ready to go for next time. This is a small bush. It's too bad I shouldn't have really picked on it right away. But there's sometimes you'll see this too. Don't go crazy. Some of them you just have a hard time getting, and that's okay. Ah well, can't do it. That's perfect timing. Let's actually just eat some stuff here. Let's get a chocolate bar in this poor guy. And some nutrition. And we need health. Okay, and do we have any infections or anything we have to worry about? I didn't check that out. I know that we took the aloe last time, but we did fight quite a bit, so we have nothing. Infections, we're okay. Emery says that he actually got an athleticism that went up, so that's interesting. We're losing weight. Okay. We are eating. I don't understand why we're losing so much weight, though. No, so be it. Okay, so now this is all built here. Okay, wait, we got all this walls here. We got this part built. We need some more of that. And here, it's because I don't know what I want to do yet. Well, I do, but I don't know how do I want to do it. I want to wait for the next update to make sure I didn't need it. Or they wouldn't screw up anything. So we could actually start building maybe a bed here and start utilizing this area as much as possible. That'd probably be the best bet. We can also start doing is maybe building a fireplace right about here. And that would probably be the best thing to do. Actually, let's start with a fireplace. Let's get that done. We'll get the lights and stuff done right afterwards. Let's just
Let's do rock wall here. Can we do it on a side this time? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember what I had to do. I think it would be tougher on a side part, but I think it'd look cool if we did a different one. Built a fireplace last season. Maybe best to do this first, actually. I'm thinking about it. Just to see how far we can build on this. Okay. Okay, let's build now the wall itself. It won't be probably finished all the way through this, but it'd be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be pretty cool again. I love this stuff. Love that they gave us the tools to do this stuff. That's what I love. I hope it looks nicer than it's looking right now, actually. It's gonna be kind of tough, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so left click and E, how far is that? Actually, maybe I have to take this out and place her somewhere else. What the fuck? Is he here? No, he's all the way over there. Little son of a bitch. Scare the crap out of us. I don't know, would it look nicer over here or there? I think it'd look nicer actually over here, and I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think this actually would be a much nicer location for it. We don't need anything big. I wonder if we can... See, that's a little bit too big, I think. Is there any way of doing it smaller? It doesn't seem to let us do too small. Maybe in pieces. We'll try that again. That's got to be the only problem I could see that would be there, is that this wall is touching on wall. There's an issue with that. Because if it was right here, it'd be fine, I guess, if we just do it in the middle. I just wanted to make a nice corner piece, but I don't think there's a fire that's going to look big enough to fit there. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. Okay, so it really is that corner piece that causes that issue. All right, we learned something. It's always fun to learn. Not really. It's fun to learn. As long as we actually figure it out, we'll build a regular little fireplace we did last time. Right here. And then we'll try and play with it as the new stuff, maybe new materials and new stuff comes in. Which I'm hoping for, you know. Again, appreciate you guys telling me what you guys are hoping for on this update. All right, let's move that to there. There we go, that's good. All right, that's gonna make a lot more sense now. Now let's put some sticks in front of it to make a nice little front grill of it this time, and we should be just fine. A little more to the right. See how it springs? There we go. A little further out than I wanted, though. There we go. There we go. God, it's not easy. Not easy, but you know what? It is what it is. So it's not as if I think this was meant to happen anyway, so we were just doing it because we can, and we're not finished anyways. We're far from it, but it's going to look cool, I think. I'm going to make sticks and stuff there, but let's just grab the last bit of stuff down here. Ooh, could have hurt ourselves there. See, reasons why we have rocks? It's for the stuff like this. It's
for stuff like this. We'll just continuously build this. Alright, you don't think any later anymore. Well, it's been quiet. It's good. It's good. Good, good. Our guy's exhausted and hungry. It's all understandable. How many? 19 more rocks. Okay, we're close to it. We have it all here. I'm sure of it. Positive we have it here. I know they're discussing having a hot toolbar. That's what one of the developers was mentioned here. So that's really cool. If they are discussing at least, it's nice that they're listening to us. Always appreciate that, especially with gamers and stuff. Okay, just a couple more. Just hop on here because or else we'll push it out. One more turn, that's it. We're done with everything here. And we'll just need some sticks afterwards. We'll worry about that afterwards. Next update, we'll have that done because we're running short out of time. But I do want to see if we can actually just put the layout for the other one part of it, but I think we're going to have to wait. We're not finished yet. We're going to build a nice little chimney and stuff with it, just like we did last season, which means we just put it up here. And it gets pretty easy from this point forward because what you're trying to build is pretty simplistic. It's just more walls on walls and walls. And it's kind of like when we did the stairs too, but if you missed last season, we've actually built the entire thing here. It actually holds pretty well up here as long as you patch it up yourself and kind of place it nice and slowly and take your time. It works. Just have to remember sometimes you have to push, a couple less to get a little more. And sometimes you just need to push back a little bit here. And sometimes it doesn't look exactly the same, you see? That image told us it was missing a couple of rocks, and it's not. So that's okay. And the other thing is finding out how far the other parts are. So I can see, I think you understand what we're going to do. We're going to do layer upon layer of this. Best to build pretty much a layer and then do another one. And making sure you're actually not overlapping too much. Or else you're going to be stuck with an opening like this, you see? So we'll leave it like this. And when we come back, guys, next will be a brand new update. So I just didn't want to miss out on today and leave us without an update. And yep, that's what's going to happen. So brand new update. Please advise us how you guys feel and what you guys like to see. And it looks like we have company over there, but we're going to go and we're leaving. I've had enough. And again, if you guys leave any comments on how you guys want, what you guys want to see in these updates, it's always appreciated. Thank you so much for all your support and being here. This is The Edge for Game Edge, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.